Welcome to a total legit guide for Zhongli, aka Rex Lapis, aka Morax, aka Rock Daddy. Zhongli is actually the first 5-star I ever got, so it's only appropriate that we start here. I legit got him right when I met him in Liyue, so I did the whole quest using him without knowing who the fuck he is. Needless to say, I've used him for a while, which means that I'm quite the expert on him, and that makes me qualified to make this video. I mean, look, we're even best friends. We're friends. Me and Zhongli are friends, okay? I can be friends with a video game character. I can have a fictional god be my friend, right? Right? Zhongli is a shield support. His job is to keep your team alive while they deal their damage with his massive shield and utility. He also throws a giant fucking rock on everyone, cause fuck it, why not? He can also be used as a Geo sub DPS if you're some kind of monster that likes to watch the world burn, or as a DPS that focuses mainly on just exploding the whole fucking area with his burst. Zhongli's normal attacks are Rain of Stone. In his normal attack, Zhongli strikes 6 times with his spear. His charge attack makes him dash while stone spears fall in his path, and his plunge attack is the regular spear plunge. Zhongli's normal attacks are pretty meh. Since he's not a DPS character, they don't deal much damage unless you specifically build for it, and use something like Staff of Homa. Overall, they're pretty good for what they are, since they're fast, and when he spins the spear, you can go into a charge attack to have a faster combo. His elemental skill is Dominus Lapidis. You can use this ability in 2 ways, a tap and a hold. When you press it, Zhongli summons his Rock Heart Pillar in front of him, which deals an initial amount of geo damage, and then it deals geo damage in an AoE every second or so. When you hold the ability, geo energy around Zhongli will explode, which will still create a pillar if there isn't one, and it will deal geo damage around him. Additionally, the explosion will drain any geo target around Zhongli, like this annoying fucking Fatui. After the explosion, a jade shield will gather around him that absorbs every kind of damage, and make anyone who has the shield immune to CC. The amount of damage that the shield can absorb scales with Zhongli's max HP. This ability literally makes it worse at this game. I'm not even kidding. You don't have to dodge shit, just stand there and destroy everything. After playing him for so long, whenever I swap to a team without him, I just can't dodge shit. This ability makes him so valuable for certain teams. The damage is pretty good since that also scales with his HP. The shield obviously makes him the best defense support in the game, and he destroys any geo target that you can encounter. This ability also has uses outside of combat, since you can climb on it in order to reach higher places, or skip some areas when you climb. Also, both the pillar and the geo explosion destroys rocks, which makes him the best character for mining things. Tell me how you thought, how can we make a character that just trivializes the whole fucking game? So they made Zhongli and also made him hot as, he looks cool. I'm not gay. Zhongli's elemental burst is Planet Befall. He just throws a massive fucking rock on everyone in a huge radius, dealing a massive amount of geo damage and petrifying everyone caught in the AoE. Petrifying just means that they are stunned and take bonus damage. If Zhongli uses his shield explosion on a petrified target, the explosion will react with geo and deal bonus damage. This ability is just pure fucking fun. I don't care if it has any other use. Just having the ability to throw a massive fucking rock on people just fills me with so much joy. Besides that, the damage is huge, even without building damage. The CC gives you time to use other abilities like your DPS's burst, or some key support abilities like Nahida's skill. If you go for DPS Zhongli, this is all you want to go for since it deals insane damage. But that's just fucking weird. Like, who the fuck does that? What's wrong with you? Sheesh. No, but it's really bad. Just don't do it. You can use this to burst a boss, kill off small enemies, CC an entire group, or cause, fuck it, you know what, fuck it, why not, it's fun. His first passive skill is Resonant Waves. When the Jade Shield absorbs damage, it will Fortify, which will add 5% shield strength to your active character, up to 25% until the shield disappears, which makes Zhongli even more invincible. Dominance of Earth adds bonus damage to Zhongli's kit based on his max HP, which allows him to add damage while being a support character that doesn't build any damage. And his final passive is Arcanum of Crystal, which refines 50% of ore that you use to craft polearms, which is scary because I don't know, why not? It's cool. So the way that you play him is actually very simple. At the start of a fight, you cast your skill to get the shield, and then you swap to your other characters so that they can do their own thing and DPS without being interrupted. When your ult is fully charged, you're gonna use it and then create another shield to take advantage of the geo bonus damage and then do your rotation again. His job is to make sure that you're not wasting time dodging, so your whole rotation can flow smoothly. If you have Raiden, you can also benefit from her skill, since it will proc off Zhongli's rock, hard and smooth pillar. I'm not gay. You're fucking gay. Add Nahida on top of that and you're just passively dealing a shitload of damage from the pillar alone. Not to mention any other DPS character on your team. Honestly, using all the Archons like this covers everything that you need in a team. Yep, these are all the Archons. Not missing anyone. There is no other Archon besides these. In terms of builds, you have a few options. You can either go Noblesse, Archaic Petra, or both for DPS and sub-DPS builds. Go attack percent or energy recharge on Sands, geo damage or HP on Goblet, and crit rate or crit damage for Crown. This build is what you use if you really like Zhongli and want to use him as your main character. Use the catch if you're free to play, or Staff of Homa if you have a sugar daddy. The next build, aka the meta and the normal one, is a shield support. Go full tenacity, HP or energy recharge Sands, HP or geo damage Goblet, and HP or crit circlet. You want to at least have 2 HP artifacts in there so that you can scale his shield and scale his passive damage as hard as possible. Take Black Tassel for more HP, the catch if you still want him to deal damage and aren't afraid of having your shield broken, or Favonius Lance to have more rocks to throw. You can also use a 5-star lance in case of daddy issues. Zhongli is the best defense support in the game. He literally just removes any need for a healer in your party because you can't restore what isn't gone. Having him literally changes your entire experience with the game. So if you do manage to pull him, especially early on, same dude, same. He can be used until the very end game where he is meta. He doesn't need any constellations in order to be good, which is very important in this game. So he's also very free to play friendly, with him also just using the Black Tassel. I highly recommend pulling for him if you have the chance. Just remember to keep his shield up, throw rocks on people, and stay rock hard. I am not gay, I fucking promise.